Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Ultra Squad right here, and today we're back at it again with the same what if as what if Deku was the reincarnation of my guy. Now, you guys actually you guys really like this what if, and I actually like this what if too. It actually makes me feel happy. So yeah. As sadly, this is the final part. I know this what if is really short, but guys, I'm telling you guys, I'll be doing loads of different what ifs, ones that will be better than this one, and also yeah, I've also made a new what if since this is my new thing. That if I'm on a final, part of a what if, I already have like a new what if already set up, so you guys won't be bored. So I have a new what if right here. I'll be posting it today. I already have the script written, and also yeah, so this is my time schedule. I'll be posting to what if a day, so you guys will be you guys can enjoy my videos. So yeah, with that, you know how it is. You guys don't want to hear me talk. You guys just want to hear the story. Now let's get into it. Now, where I left off was Class 1A and Class 1B challenging Deku to an all-out battle. Now, you already know how this is going to turn out. Deku is a master at taijutsu. Wishami taijutsu, he's good with hand-to-hand combat. Like, nobody can come close to him. Even if Deku has the gates, he can easily destroy them all. Cause Deku's my guy. Cause my guy is super strong in Naruto. Like not really that strong, but he's super strong. So these kids might not stand a chance. So we go to the part where Class 1A and Class 1B are already, in their training suits, and Deku does in his training gear. And keep in mind, Deku does have weights on, so that really won't make wait, sorry, that they won't if Deku does remove the weights, that he can that his speed increases by by a lot. Like I mean a lot. As you guys inside the comments are asking, how did Deku get weight? How did he get his weight? Now let me tell you something right here. There's different ways to make weights. Like you can use the rock, you can use metal. Like Deku was in this woods. He obviously, probably found he was obviously near a cave right there, so he obviously went in, mined a few things and made had metal, so yeah on. And well, it was just basically easy. So yeah. Now we go on to the fight. Where Deku's already in the strength. Deku's just stretching. He's not worried. And he's basically just flexing right there. Like he's flexing his muscles. And he's not even like 1 inch scared. That which everybody is getting pissed off that Deku, is actually getting too cocky right there. Like he's not worried, and so yeah, on. As Deku finished stretching, he says, "Well, I'm ready. Now let's go." Trying to make a my guy impression right there. Everybody are already they're already in that fighting position, and Deku's already in his fighting position. Deku right no, sorry. Deku says go, and everyone from every class starts charging at Deku. As Deku's just standing there, he's not even moving right there. After yeah, why aren't you moving? And then with a quick blinding speed, Deku is instantly behind all of them. As they see, they wonder where Deku has gone to. As they look behind them, they see Deku is right behind them. And seeing that 10 other people got knocked out, as they say, what? How's that possible? As Deku saying, well, you guys, you guys are a little bit, overthinking it a bit. As they're actually all amazed about that, Deku's speed right there. As Deku says, you know what? Maybe it's time for me to turn up this heat because this is gonna be a fun match. As Deku shouted, the sixth gate of joy, open! As Deku started glowing with green aura. As I'm sorry, as Kiyoshima says that I thought you were quirkless. As Deku says, I am. As they said, then how come you're glowing with green aura? Like, is that a quirk? As Deku says, no, that's my energy. As I'll tell you guys later if you beat me. And Deku already, like, right there, he's already in his fighting position, and he just throws fire punches towards them because the sixth gate makes him, throw fire and so yeah on. As everybody is just saying like he has a fire quirk, as Deku says, it's not fire, it's not my quirk, it's just my heat of it. So yeah, as Deku starts throwing fire at them, like he's basically blazing with fire, like he's shooting it towards at them. Todoroki is the one who can counter it because he also has a fire quirk and an ice quirk. So yeah, so he's just easily deflecting Deku's attacks and so yeah on. And like Todoroki tries to freeze Deku, which he actually does. He freezes his leg and Deku is right there stuck. And Deku says that this is nothing compared to what I've been through. As Deku quickly went and punches his ice, causing cracks to go along the whole floor, as they actually feel like surprised about his strength that is unbelievable. As Deku's completely, Deku just knocks them out all at once, and it only took them. It only took Deku about I'm gonna say 7 minutes just to take all of them out, which every single one of them are on the ground right there. As Deku says, I think I went a little bit overboard, which he did. Now, three people were watching this in the crowd right there, which it was Big Tree. Now, Big Tree actually did hear about a kid nearly defeating All Might, so they actually wanted to see it see the kid by himself. But they saw Deku fighting Class 1A and Class 1B without breaking a sweat right there. And they all know that he's quirkless, so yeah. As everybody gets back up, and then Eraserhead comes into the group, and also Principal Nezu, as them two ask what is going on. I think he said we're just having a sparring match, so just laughing and rubbing the back of his neck. As which Nezu said how was sorry that he says how was how was it? As all of them are just in a depressed state. As Uraraka said that he bet us within 7 minutes. As Nezu was actually surprised to see that Deku actually bet Class 1A and Class 1B all at the same time in about 7 minutes. As it wouldn't taken longer for the other heroes to do, but still, yeah. As Deku said that I really want to find another opponent. As Mirio shouts out that I'll be your next opponent. As which Deku looks up and the rest sees the Mirio and the other two, which is Big Tree. As most of the class asks, "Who are you?" As Mirio says, "We are class 3A upperclassmen. We are third years. As I really want to fight you, Izuku Midoriya." And Deku says, "Great! I found myself a new rival, so passionate, so like I don't want to go into details because it actually makes me uncomfortable. So yeah, I'm not gonna go into details or my guy says because it just weirds me out. So yeah, as he just does some rhyming like passionate and so yeah on as Nedry and Tamiki just goes on. They catch up with Miro and says that you are probably like Miro. You should really chill down. As Tamiki says, yeah, you don't want to hurt this kid. And then Deku it gets mad at this. Who you calling a kid right here? I can easily defeat you if I wanted to. As Miro is actually intrigued. Okay, fine, let's do it. As Deku says, really? Okay, I'm ready for it. As Miro says, wait, can I at least get into my, gear? My training gear? Or sports gear, whatever. As Deku says, oh, fine. As about 2 minutes pass, and there are, and three of them are actually in there. sports gear and gi. So yeah, as Miro is like Deku actually has tell them that I can easily defeat you and three at once, which three of them just laugh and say don't get cocky right there. That we are the judge, yes, that you shouldn't underestimate us, which Deku should not. Cause let me tell you guys something. Mirio is actually a super strong fighter. Next, and like if All Might didn't give Deku one for all, then Mirio would have been next in line. He would have been the ninth successor or whatever. So yeah, as Mirio is strong, he also took out Class 1A without him breaking a sweat right there, and he wasn't even trying at his fullest right there. As Deku's already, Class 1A and Class 1B are watching this. Principal Nezu and, Eraserhead, and also All Might is there too, just watching his successor. So yeah, as which yes, I did say that Mario is the successor. I can't say it properly. Jesus Christ! Didn't next in line like he already has one for all. As if like I said, if he had one for all, he would have completely dominated the whole school. But since Deku's here and he doesn't have it, and Mario already does have it, then yeah, he's already strong. Probably matching Deku on his, I would say, sixth gate right there. He can probably match Deku at his sixth gate. Which Deku's already ready. Three of them already get inside that fighting position, which Nezu says begin. Like Miro just completely phases through the ground right behind Deku. Deku's like he's just standing there as Miro just comes up and punches Deku, trying to punch Deku. Deku caught it with one hand and say that I can sense you there behind me while even looking. As Deku completely throws Mirio away from him. Mirio just catching himself, facing and through the ground and hopping back to his team and saying that he was not he didn't even look behind me and he still caught my punch. As all of them are actually they're taking Deku a little bit serious now. As Netri just flies towards Deku, also Tamaki following her too. Them two just charge it towards Deku. Now Netri is actually a great fighter with hand-to-hand combat, including her quirk right there. So yeah, as it's just Netri is just having a fifth battle with Deku. Deku's just holding back. So yeah, and they and Big Tree are also holding back too. So yeah, which Deku, them two are having a fifth battle, like a taijutsu battle, and Deku is actually on the defensive right there. Sure, he has speed, but Deku is holding back, and he's being pushed to the defensive right there. As Tamaki comes up, using his tentacle, grabbing Deku's leg and swinging, making him trip. As Deku does fall, as Miro comes underneath ground, punching Deku right there at his back and making Deku fly all the way up. Which everybody from Class 1A are actually impressed of the teamwork that them three are actually displaying right there. And when Deku regains his balance, he says, "Wow, that was a really good punch. But remember this, I have the power of youth on my side right there." Like what Guy says, I'm even ashamed of myself. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. As Deku shouts out, the sixth gate of joy, open! And Deku erupts in his green aura and white devilish eyes right there as he charges straight at the tree. Miro just with his speed, he already, Miro is using about 20% of, one for all as he, punches Deku. Deku was actually taken off guard and he got punched straight inside the face right there, causing him to go flying back. Now Muriel does have I think Muriel can use about I would say 50% of one for all. He if he goes up any higher, he could break his body which makes him like he won't be able to phase right through, and so yeah on. So yeah, 50% that the mirror can handle, and he's using 20%. So yeah, as Deku saying that that was a cheap shot, and he just with his blinding speed just comes up to Miro. Miro was taken off guard by this, and Deku just punches Miro. Miro just now with no time blocks it, and he just went skidding all the way back. Tomiki, no, sorry, not Tomiki. Nejiri just goes on and uses her quirk. I think her quirk with energy manipulation. Sorry, guys. Again, I have to apologize. Where I left off was, you know, Deku just charging straight at Miro. Miro just block his Deku's punch, and he just goes getting all the way back. Now the tree needs like actually getting a little bit serious now. Like all of them together, they're actually about like 70% if they're working together. They're around 70% if they go all out. So yeah, and Deku will like he will lose if he doesn't tackle something fast. As which they do, they get like more serious right now, and they are all together about like 70% strong. As they charge straight towards Deku, as Nedry says, "No hard feelings, but we need to take you out." Atomki says that says to Nedry that you shouldn't feel so bad that he's taking us on like at once. So yeah, as which they charge straight at Deku as they both shoots blast. Tomiki and Nedry shoots blast at Deku as Tomiki uses his tentacle and his crab arm just to catch Deku off guard, making him jump, which Deku does jump as Nedry just comes up flying towards Deku right there and just grabs his neck and pushes him to the ground, which Deku is really so injured right there, and everyone right there are actually impressed on how they're actually holding their own against how Deku's holding his own against the big tree, as they like Todoroki says that he's like Deku's completely amazing right there, and like they're all like in a maze, like they're all cheering on like Deku and Soya at the big tree. As Deku, erupts from the ground, he sees Mirio tapping him on his shoulder as he looks behind. As Mirio is right there in his face, and he punches Deku in the gut, which Deku falls onto the ground in agony and pain right there, and Deku just powers down, just to his like normal state as the big tree just regroups and says to Deku to give up. Deku gets up and he says never. And he just completely shouts out the seven gate open, and Deku completely like is engulfed with this white like bright light right there. As Deku did some hand sign and they wonder what is he doing. As Deku shouts out daytime tiger or midday tiger. So yeah, midday tiger. As a tiger just erupts from Deku's aura right there and completely going charging straight at the big tree. Big tree is taken off by God and they get hit directly. As the tiger hits them directly, there is a massive crater right there. As like everybody actually in awe to see that Deku's power right there is unbelievable. All Might is completely surprised on what Deku can do as Mirio gets up, because Mirio's at 50%. He's already at max. As they like them three get up and they're completely like they still got injured, but still they have some fight left in them. As they said, that's a good attack. We were not expecting that. As Mirio just goes up and phases right through the ground. As wish Deku's sensing him, but he can't sense anything. As they wonder why can I not sense him. And then after that, Tomiki just uses his crab arm and just catches Deku. Deku grabs his crab's arms and legit breaks them, which he was waiting for, and Nedry just shoots a blast coming towards Deku. Deku sees this and he completely whacks the blast away, causing it to fly in a different direction right there, as which it hits the wall and completely blows up. Everybody is actually amazed on what they are seeing. That Deku's holding his own against upperclassmates right there, and saying that if Deku's this strong, then he's probably next in line to be number one right here. All my is like he's just like in all right here. Like his like successor Mario, like, and this guy called Deku is actually they're completely amazing. As you know, Deku just like he's all like he already comes down. Like Deku was already in the air when he flung Nejiri attack. He was already in the air. As he comes down, as he already knows what Miro is, as Deku just punches the ground and the ground just erupts. Right there, everybody can feel like the ground shaking, like not that much, but barely, yeah. Which Miro just pops up right there, cause he couldn't have all this, rumbling and this, energy shock coming towards the ground. As Miro pops right up and he says, "What did you do?" As Deku says that I used my, energy to punch the ground, which made, shockwave, and which disrupted you from, you getting close to me. Which Miro was actually he actually congratulates Deku and saying that how good a fighter you are, and he asks, well, how did you get this strong? Deku saying that he had a good teacher. He had a good teacher, but he's no longer with us, with me. So yeah, cause he's the reincarnation of my guy. So yeah, which we go on to Deku's mindscape and we see my guy right there and says it's time to finish this. As Deku saying, "You really think I should use that?" As my guy says, "Of course, it won't kill anyone. I hope." As Deku does laugh, he says, "You're right." Deku saying that it's time for me to end this, and Deku completely with blinded speed goes up to them. As which he catches no, I would say yeah, he catches Mirio and Tamaki right there. As they're actually completely wrapped in like these like I'm gonna say like fabrics right there. He's like kind of like Eraserhead fabrics. So yeah, he completely wraps them around. As Deku says, leave war and wind, and like they're already coming like they're already in the air and they're already coming down fast. Like the amount of speed that's coming down as they're trying to break out. As Miro faces right through right there, grabs Deku and throws him to the ground. Like he phases through, he already phases through it before they hit the ground, and he grabs Deku, causing Deku making Deku hit the ground first and making a huge crater. Nature is right there, and she captures Deku with her, quirk, as her energy just wraps around Deku, and they said that it's over now. That you did put up a good fight. As Deku saying that it's not over yet. As Deku just breaks free, and he's already beaten up right there. Deku's already low on energy. Like he can't keep on. Like he can't go on any further right there. As they all say that Deku should just give up. He did put up a good fight. And Deku saying that I'm not finished yet. I still have my trump card right there. They said like, what trump card? You're bluffing right here. As Deku just tries to get right back up. As he's on he gets back up on 2 feet and his feet are shaking right there. As moments later it actually did stop. And Deku breathes in and he breathes out. That he's saying it's time for me to use the 8th gate right here. As they all say, like, what's the 8th gate? Deku explains that it's the 8th gate of death, and if someone uses it, they can easily intentionally die. As they all try to stop Deku. Like, Mirrors try to stop Deku, that you don't need to risk your life just to use that. It was already too late. Deku just puts his hand out to, like, his thumb to his chest, and he says, the 8th gate of death open, and Deku completely burst out with reddish aura right there. Like flames are just everywhere right there as everyone feels the massive heat right there. Razorhead like is in like shock, seeing that this kid has this much power and he's quirkless. As everybody's feels this, the massive pressure right here, the aura. As the smoke clears, they see Deku in red hair. His body is fully on red, with like lines going through him. As they all wonder, he's the devil. Is he? They're all like in shock. They like don't know if Deku's the devil, and so yeah, as as Deku like is already on the ground, he's already charged up like a bull right there, and the dragon just appears behind Deku, and everybody like in like sorry that everybody is in like awe. See that Deku like summons a dragon right there, and Deku saying it's over, charging straight at the big tree. Big tree completely like they don't know what to do. They can't even move. As Deku is charging straight at them, Muriel is the first one to stand in front. Like he's already in front of them, as he can't move. He can't even use his like quick, cause the pressure of this energy that Deku was releasing, like it was scared everyone, even All Might, and like sorry, even Endeavor. So yeah, sorry, as Deku's charging straight at them, like they can't move. They actually thought they were going to die, as Deku completely put like grabbing his fist out. As yes, I said fist, not foot, not my guy style. I'm not doing moderate right there. As Deku's charging straight at him, as Deku punches, um, punches Muriel, just missing him, just grazing his hair right there, as a massive wind pressure just blew around the room, causing things to fall as some parts did fall off, as the metal and fell down, and the wall was completely destroyed. Everybody was in shock. Muriel was in awe. He couldn't move. The Nejiri couldn't move. Tomiki couldn't move. The display of power that Deku actually put inside that punch that made that gush of wind right there, which everybody felt it. As when the smoke clears out, all they see is this rubble just completely destroyed right there. As Big Tree is completely unharmed, like they're actually unharmed, and they see Muriel in fear of what he actually saw. All of them was completely terrified, and they see Deku right there. Now, Deku is not dead. Like I said, Deku is way stronger than my guy, because he's been training with my guy and the weight that he has. And so yeah, Deku is not dead. So he can use the 8 gates, but it does drain out loads of his energy right there, his chakra right there. As Deku just says, huh, I won this battle. And he just completely like he just drops on one knee, and then after that he's just breathing heavily and he picks himself up. As Miro just snaps back in reality and he just starts fanboy over Deku. And he said, that attack was so cool. Please teach me that. As they like Nejiri and Tomiki are actually fanboying over Deku. How did you do that? That was amazing. And then everybody like how did he even do that? Like the amount of power that he did. He even that power completely, surpassed All Might right there. All Might was in awe to see this power right there. As even if All Might went all out, he would still lose. Cause the 8 gate is basically like how should I say it? It's just completely OP right there. And if you guys are wondering how did Deku not die? Now let me tell you something. If you train your body so well, then you could survive the 8 gates. And the reason why my guy nearly died, it's not dead, because Naruto healed him up and replenished his chakra. Now, Deku already has loads of chakra. Since he was training with my guy, he already was training since he was a kid. And he had loads of time to adjust in nature and so yeah on. He didn't even rest. He mostly just hunted and trained. That's all he did when he was a kid. So he already surpassed my guy right there. As they all smile, smile back as Nezu's right there, and he just walks up to the four and congratulates them on putting up a good fight. Now we go back to all the teachers. The teachers like felt this amount of power right there, and the wind that was coming at the training ground right there. So they completely rush it towards there, and to see that it's completely destroyed, and to see Deku, and Nezu, and the big tree right there in the middle of the center. As they asked what happened, Nezu said that we just witnessed a great fight in all of history, and they did catch the tape. Like they have the tape. So yeah, like remember cameras and so on. Like they actually caught it. This time the camera was not destroyed. So yeah, as uh, as we fast forward about I'll say about 2 hours. Deku's completely relaxing and he's just there. He's already tired, and Deku was called into Principal Nezu's office. As Deku gets himself ready and he walks there. Deku gets there and he meets by Big Tree and some others pro. No, he is met by other pro heroes. As the other pro heroes are All Might, Endeavor, and Night Eye. And so yeah, as you know, Deku goes up and says, "What's going on?" Then Nezu says that since you are completely strong and so you're on, we have a mission for you. We're already putting you on a mission. As Deku says, "Cool. What mission is it?" As you know, Night Eye said that we will be raiding Overhaul Place, and that we need your skills and your talent to help us out. As he says, "Cool, another challenge face ahead." That Deku's getting more hyped because remember he likes a challenge. He likes to take up a challenge even if it's God itself himself. So yeah, as Deku's saying like what's this mission about? As Tomiki explains that they will be raiding Overhaul's base and saving this girl called Eri. As they explain to Deku that Overhaul is creating a drug which erases quirks. As Deku says, well, if he's erasing quirks, then like obviously I'm gonna have to stop him because Deku does have a liking towards quirks right there. As we fast forward all the way we fast forward about 5 hours. And why 5 hours? Because they had to collect a team. Like they already have to make a team. The heroes who actually come in. So yeah. Fast forward about 5 hours. They already got the team and some pro heroes. So yeah. Original is the same people from the anime that goes in as Araka is there, Asu is there, Mario, and so yeah, other as everything plays out similar inside inside the anime, but just switching. Deku is just more like he's just defeating them so quickly, and since he doesn't have a quick, and it's just one sec. Guys, I really do apologize for like pausing the video right there, and I'm pretty sure like I have family members right here, so I actually try, like how should I say? I try to keep them down, so yeah, it's not really that hard. So I apologize for that, and I hope it didn't really, mess up the video that bad. But I will check it and see if it's still good, and I'll try to edit it out. So where I did leave off, I said that everything plays out similar into the anime. It's just that Deku just demolishing every single last one of them. So they actually, get the job done easy. Since Deku's right there, he's already past All Might's, powers right here in his 8 gates. He's already destroying all enemy left and right, so they stand no chance. Which they don't really break up because Deku's right there. As Muriel right here is more, he's more concerned on finding the girl. Also Deku. Seeing he feels like the girl, like he feels the same way as the girl does. Like she feels like there's no one there to help her. That she's she's all alone. But Deku's, he's been all alone. But since he found my guy, training him and so yeah on, he was not alone. So until he met, other people. So they're kind of like the same. Oh, sorry. As they're just rushing towards the hall, and they see, they see Overhaul, and Overhaul just, messed up. Like, how should I say? He just messed up the grounds, making the passive, the place more like difficult for them to cross over, and they had to take a different route, which they met Toka, and Toka original sees Deku, and she starts fangirling over Deku. And if you're wondering why is Toka fan over, like, over obsessed with Deku, because Deku's face is like seeing him more like beat or bumped up. Like, okay, we have to stop the video right here. Let me tell you something. The moment that Toka saw Deku, she got, she was attracted by Deku. Right now, when she sees Deku right now, and more buffer and more, a little bit beat up, she like she will have that feeling towards Deku, but there comes this is actually a later date. So yeah, and Deku like they try to take Toka down, but Toka is actually skilled, in acrobatics and so yeah on. She's talented and even with a knife, she's super talented and fast with them, which Toga does end up escaping, and the rest does move on, and some people do get injured, which they have to leave behind. So right now, there are actually less people down than inside the anime, and original Deku and Mirio catch up to Overhaul, but this time Mirio is not alone with Overhaul, as Mirio has Deku. Deku's right here. He's with Mirio, as it now is 2 against 2, which it makes it an equal fight. Since in anime it was like 2 against 1, and that was completely unfair. So yeah, as this time Deku just enters his 7th gate and completely starts, bombing, like he starts destroying them too. Overhaul especially. And Overhaul did shake up the ground a bit, making Spice come up, which Miro did try to, save Ares, also getting himself a little bit injured, but tries to phase through, so yeah. As Deku is right there. He like Deku's taking care of Overhaul, then Miro's taking care of the other villain. As two of them are actually working together so well. As Aries sees this and she starts crying like not like in sadness but in tears of joy that two heroes are actually helping her. And so as over as sorry, Miro is about to shoot Ares. Miro just comes along protecting Ares, as Ares, sorry, Miro just smiles at Ares, and this time Deku just comes in and he takes the shot, so Miro doesn't lose his quirk. As Deku, is actually shot, and he feels like what? As Overhaul says, yes, your quirk is down. You can't use your quirk anymore. As Ares just isn't worried right there, and Deku's just checking himself. I still feel the same as Deku tries to open, the 7th gate, which it does work. As Overhaul says, how's that possible? Your quirk is supposed to be gone. As Deku says, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I don't have a quirk. This is just me and my power alone, not a quirk. Which Overhaul says, that's not fair, you cheater right there. As I will destroy you either way. Also fusing with the guy, I can't remember his name, so yeah, he fused with his partner, and he overhauls this completely in this monster state right there. As Miro just he's just protecting the Ares, and Overhaul catch them, they actually separate Ares from Deku and Mirio, which just separated. Overhaul captured Ares again, and they are actually about to leave. So yeah, as this time, Not I comes in, as he actually, he attacks Overhaul right there. Overhaul is surprised to see more heroes are coming, as he says he has enough, and spikes start going everywhere. As Overhaul sees the future, and he's he's dodging, he's evading right there, and when Night Eye is taken off guard, he gets stabbed through the stomach right there, which makes a sharp, spike go right through Night Eye's stomach, and he's just barely clinging on there to life. Like he's like how should I say it? Deku's right there. Like he was like it's not like that big of a spear, but it's actually it's smaller than the other one inside anime, so it's actually completely small. As uh, like he's barely clinging on to life right there. He's coughing blood, but not that much. So yeah, as Miro sees that he's enraged and he starts charging at Overhaul. Overhaul completely, he smacks Miro away. As which Miro, like he's barely he can't really use his quirk that much because he's already tired out. And Deku, he can't go all the way to his 8 gate because that drains so much energy out. And who knows that when he uses his 8 gate, he's actually completely vulnerable because it does take up a whole lot of energy and it puts a whole lot of weight down inside your body. So yeah, as you know, so that thing of like they're trying to take over Plan, but also trying to save Ares and also Night Eye too. Night Eye is like Miro put Night Eye aside, which he's there like he's just seeing this whole fight as Deku is actually enraged right now, seeing that he can't even help his friends and so yeah on. A guy talks to him in his mind and tells him not to give up, that there is still hope. And one sec. Okay, I'm back. Phew, man, my phone nearly died right there. I'm sorry about that. Like I said, Deku's getting mad. We go into Deku's mindscape. Guy said, "Don't worry. There's always hope that you can still find." That he talks about his Kakashi and Naruto, like how they were, and they in tough situation they never gave up, which encouraged Deku right there. And Deku says that he would never give up either. Now, Deku is actually, no, sorry, Overhaul's, is about to leave. He's about to leave and take Ares right there. And Deku says, I don't think I'm gonna let you escape that easily. As Deku starts erupting with green aura. This time it's not like the 6th gate or the 7th gate or the 8th gate. It's a completely different gate right there. An unknown gate right there that Deku has just unlocked. As Deku's aura is completely engulfing the whole place, the whole underground place. As everybody feels it. As Deku starts, no, sorry, midnight and not midnight, sorry, Jesus Christ. A night owl starts healing as he says, the pain is going away, but somehow. And he looks at Deku, he sees the aura just engulfing everything, healing Night Eye. So yeah, as he says to him, "Thank you," and we go on to Deku. Deku's completely, he's completely in a different state right there. His eyes are just completely, white. As Overhaul says that you won't stand a chance against me, and he starts shooting, he starts reforming everything, just throwing spikes and so yeah on at Deku, and Deku's completely dodging all of them, and he's just breaking them, and he's already getting faster. Deku's getting faster and faster and faster, as you know, he's just catching Overhaul off guard, trying to beat him and rip him apart. So yeah, as Deku's doing that, we go on to Ares. Ares is seeing this like how hard he is fighting for her and for her to have a better future. And Ares goes back to her mind, to we fast forward all the way back to she has a flashback. So yeah, she he has a flashback to her father as she rewinded her back by accident on the time that he was unborn, and her mother, called her a freak, and so yeah. Then after that, her grandpa, I think it was, yeah, took Ares in, and so then Overhaul, sees Ares, and he asks who is she. They all explain that this Ares that she has kind of like a similar quirk like to you, and yeah, so and now Ares is just like Like she's like Aries is engulfing with some kind of like white light right there, if you know what I mean. So yeah, her horn starts to glow right there, and she completely takes Muriel's cape and she completely deform and overhaul right there. As she sees Deku, Deku's trying his hardest just to get him, Aries. Aries just jumps into Deku's arms, and they have like a moment together. As she's crying, Deku's crying, and so yeah, as Miro sees this, and he's actually happy. As Overhaul sees what happened, and he yelled to give her back, and he starts attacking Deku. Deku's completely dodging it right now. He's also getting himself injured as he's on the ground right there, and Miro is about to use his power, but by accident, Miro uses 100% of his power right there, causing the place just to you know, how should like a shockwave just appears right there, demolishing everything as Deku and Mirio and Ares are actually inside the air right there as they wonder how did they get here, and Mirio just remembered that he accidentally used 100% of his power. As right now, yeah, he wondered how come his bones are not broken. Like he feels pain, but his arms are not he's not broken. So yeah, as he sees that Ares is glowing them with light, she's basically rewinding them, healing them basically. So yeah, so Miro is at 100% infinity right there, and Deku is just in his like how his unknown gate right there, and Deku de-transforms. Well, no, he didn't de-transform. He still stays in it. Miro just has a battle with Overhaul and also Deku too. As two of them are actually completely destroying Overhaul. Sorry, and everybody's seeing this. All the pro heroes sees this, and Miro and Deku working together to defeat Overhaul. They all actually start cheering them on as Miro and Deku start, they charge of energy, about to do the finishing blow at Overhaul as they are like sorry. Miro starts and hand starts glowing like with a bright yellow and white light. Deku's hand is just glowing with red and green fire as two of them meet together as they said plus ultra, destroying Overhaul right there, causing him to be unconscious and also destroying, it actually makes a big explosion right there. Like them two just working together as that much power just completely destroyed the whole place. Not the people around it, but still destroyed that huge Titan monster thing. So yeah, the Overhaul is on the ground, and so yeah, and Ares original lose control, and they actually start. Deku and Miro starts, hurting. As Eraserhead erases, Ares quick, and this time right here, Overhaul starts reforming again, thinking that was too weak. As now Miro's on the ground, he can use one for all. As Deku's the only one standing right there, and he says that he has to go to his 8th gate, which Miro told him that it's too dangerous, that you may have survived it once before, but this time might kill you. As Deku said, he doesn't care, and he says the 8th gate of death open, and then he's surrounded by red flames aura, and everybody can feel this, and they're saying, what is this? Overhaul feels this, and he's scared. He's like, how should I say? He's basically looking at a dragon. He thought that he was looking at a dragon as the dragon disappeared behind Deku. And he's just walking until he starts running. And he starts running. He's doing what my guy did to Mother right there. As he just charged up towards Overhaul, kicking him inside the stomach right there, making a dragon appear and engulfing him in it, causing Deku to fall down and injuring himself really badly. But not crippling him, not that badly. Remember, Deku has surpassed my guy, so he's able to use the 8th gate at its fullest while him being crippled. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this is a really long episode. Oh, finale. So yeah. which they captured Overhaul, put him in handcuffs, and Deku and Mirio automatically put in hospital, and like this time Night Eye does not die. Since Deku was healing him, he actually regained, he didn't lose that much blood, and it was actually kind of like a small one at this time, so kind of like a small like spear. So it didn't really kill him. It didn't really do that much damage to him. So yeah. So Night Eye is actually, you know, alive. Deku and Mirio are actually in hospital a little bit longer because they've been like through the worst. And so yeah, on Aries is it's alright. She's put inside care, as which she'll be out in about a week or so. And so yeah, then after that the festival happens. Original from the anime. Deku can't dance. So yeah, as how should I say it? I haven't really done a ship in this. So in the final episode, I think I'm going to ship right here. I'm saying this right now. Mina is going with Deku. I know it's like too late right now, but you guys really wanted a ship. Like I wanted a ship badly in this one, but we're on the final episode. As I really wanted a ship in this one, so Mina goes with Deku. Mina starts hanging around Deku, starts teaching him how to dance, because Deku can't really dance, so yeah. But he can do poses, so that's a starter. So yeah. He's inside the festival. Mina's teaching him how to dance. Mina's getting close to Deku, so yeah, they hook up. Kirishima, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happening to Kirishima. He's probably be with like Jiren or like Momo. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with that guy. And you know, everybody like everybody is set, and so yeah, Netri is going inside that beauty festival. As yeah, I think that everything happens is same inside anime, but this time Deku's just the one who's dancing. So yeah. As Netri sees this, she meets the group. As the group meets her, and she's cute, and she gets compliments. As it's time for the festival to begin. First up, we see Class 1A performing that dance, and so Deku is actually a master dancer right there. Also with Mina, Deku starts doing styles. He starts doing barrel rolls. He starts doing backflips, and everybody's Deku is completely taking the stage right there. He owns it. He owns it. So yeah, and Mina is also there. She's also doing a great job, and so is everybody else. Then we go on to the beauty passion festival. As Nettery is there, she wins it, and then yeah, she gets praise. And so yeah, and guys, I think no, I'm not gonna end it right there. Let's go fast forward all the way to the future right here. I know, another season of, you know, My Hero Academia won't be out for so long, but I'm gonna see fast forward all the way to the future right here, as I'm doing my own future. So yeah, in this one, fast forward all the way to the future, and Deku and the rest, like Miro and Big Tree, like the Big Tree have already graduated from UA, and they're already going to be pro heroes, and the class 1A are in class 3A now, that which are already in that last year, and they all trained to be heroes, and which Deku and Mina actually get together. Like they're actually super close, so yeah. And then Aries is just, she's already in care. Like Mirio and Deku are actually with her, like they play with her, as Aries sees her as her two older brothers, as her heroes. So yeah. So yeah, not really that much happens. So they go on, they live their life. Class 3A graduates about like a year or so, and they're all to be heroes, and they're leaving the next generation there. And guys, I think I'm gonna be leaving this. I'm gonna be leaving this. That I hope you guys really enjoyed this what if, and I'll see you guys later.